Excuse me. Okay, what the hell's going on here? I'm so confused. Oh. Huh? Okay, am I good now? Ooh, did that fit? What's this? Ah, okay. Showcase. Yeah, that's ammo too. Okay, that would be cool if I could have that. Well, have this. Strap. Okay.
Hope I never have to use it, but something tells me I will.
Hey.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Sorry about it. Okay, let's see here. We got lure. Ooh. That's about everything in this room. Let's get going. Okay, we finished these are normal. You, odd. Big dude.
Now get out!
At last, Mr. Charles Reed. What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes van der Berg, at your service. I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Much obliged, Mr. Vanderberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
Not my problem. Wants to deal with the city. Nice city. Nice city.
Reaching Oakmont was no easy task. Most maps I found didn't mark it, and this rickety packet ship is the only one that sailed here. Why is that?
Oakmont is no ordinary place. Its unique geographical position and the flood, a recent natural disaster, make it nigh impossible to reach. But you made it, Mr. Lee. I'm sure the tides of fate would have brought you here one way or another.
Tell me about this flood.
Flood?
It began 6 months ago. Storms raged for several weeks, and the water has risen ever higher without receding. Now the city is cut off from the mainland. I must say I rather like it, despite the inconvenience. Atmosphere, you know?
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
That's an
Okay.
eye-catching suit.
Thank you, Mr. Reed. A mere flood is no excuse for one to abandon one's style.
I take it you're a big fan of yellow.
Well, I have a particular weakness for it. Call it a personal quirk.
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Don't judge a book by
That
its
was
cover,
easy.
Mr. Reed.
How do you fill your days, Mr. Vanderberg?
I host a philosophy club for the like-minded intelligentsia, gathering seeds of thought like moths drawn to a flame.
Does Oakmont really have much of a market for philosophy these days?
There is no consciousness without pain, Mr. Reed. No better moment for clarity than times of hardship.
What's the best way to get around Oakmont?
Sheesh,
I'd
someone's
like to drop
talking.
my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
Other places? Like what?
You're a private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive, newspaper. Places you'll need to get to the truth. This city is insular, its ways mysterious. No one will take you by the hand, so you better know where to turn in search of a lead.
Oh, that's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No. The pleasure was mine, Mr.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
Okay. Cool. Huh. Okay. Alright, octopus. And dirty ass dogs. Go check. Welcome to this. Alright, what's wrong with you? I guess this is the doctor.
I don't care about your petty excuses. No one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is fine.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was
Yeah.
part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even tried to bite him.
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers. Mark my words.
Okay. Smelter, secret.
Please forgive the question, but I've never met a man quite like you before.
That's because no man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage. Proud and powerful blood flows through our veins. My father united with a certain royal family, which has blessed all our offspring with these exquisite features.
Oh yeah, with the Fishers.
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouth-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
Oh,
I
tons
take
on top
it
of
you're
a
not
damn
the
dream.
biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground. But now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damned city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the Shells. They are everywhere.
So they're just refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly
PI?
friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can get.
Vera, you have a point, newcomer.
Sorry, did you just say Vera? What does that mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating blend. Vera means fine. I was saying, we have a deal.
I see. Thank you. I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Dane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. This fisherman supposedly brought him to the house and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
Where's the house where this all happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye. We're standing right in front of it.
As much as I'm enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton, it's time for me to get started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
Yeah. So this is the house. Hello. Oh, right in. It's a pretty interesting house. Okay. So far, from visualize this game, not gonna lie, pretty nice. I'm liking it. It reminds me of some other games. Oh, give me the other games are like this. We got exclusive. Oh, hello, Mr. Officer. All right.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
There was a
Dead
fierce
body,
fight
blood.
here, but someone tried to flee.
Well, they didn't try. They succeeded.
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
Has something on here. What do we got? Well, that's about
Never
it.
seen knives like this before. Masterful work. Seems like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much.
Alright, there we go.
So that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
Really, that's, you can tell that they're bouncers. Alright. I saw a thing. Or am I just crazy?
5 cards short of a full house.
Alright. Let's check in here. Room seems to be a little better. Not messy. Not me. I'm here all day.
Choo
That was
choo.
crap alcohol. Really. Choo choo.
Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Oh my
police? I've already told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
I want to know what happened here. Every detail.
I don't
Yeah, every detail.
remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis, we were here. This is our house. Barry was outside on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and, okay, my head began to burst. And he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing, just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me.
That sounds familiar. Tell me about yourself.
Name's Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are. Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. I was out of starve.
Where are all the other guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. Kay be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. And I have no idea what Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
Do you know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. Kay have mercy on his soul.
Who is this Kay you keep mentioning?
Outsiders, show some respect. Kay is our lord, our light, our love.
Sorry, I didn't know. I'll leave you
All
to
right.
it. Take care of yourself, Will.
Please, detective, sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or, Kay, did I kill him?
I don't know yet, Will. The police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
Clues.
I can
So
barely
go back?
recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
I don't like pulp. Alright. How do I pull up the map? Here we go. Jesus. Okay, this is a bigger map than I thought it would be. There's the Devil's Roar, for real. Let the boat dog get us there.
I've said everything I know. I've said everything I know.
I gave you clear instructions, did I not?
Okay. Float controls. Jumped out. Where would he go? Ooh, police. Here we go. Boat.
You like it here, newcomer? Well, get used to it. No one leaves Oakmont nowadays.
Can't catch a mackerel since those Innsmouthers took over the fishing business.
Really? Boat.
Where's your Oberon, huh, Titania?
not go too deep. Ooh. All right. Right. I think I'm just gonna explode inside the house.
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer. And keep your hands where I can see them.
Yeesh. Well. Ah. Goodness room.
Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed. The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
Well cared for, huh? Alright.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
I found quite a bit of things. Wasn't you? Alright. I guess. What the hell are you? That a rat? That a rat? Okay. I am not concerned. We got a shovel. Hello. No. You stay back there. The look house kind of open.
The port is closed by order of Robert Throgmorton. Back off.
Yeesh, I'm gonna try to find the sun, but oh my. Lord have mercy. Anybody see anything in here?
Stay alert. Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
Really? Anybody back here is able to talk to me? Oh, a lot of octopus. I guess, I don't know. Huh.
Welcome to Under the
Hey, you.
Keel. What do you want?
Bye.
Bye. What do you want?
What the? Get the. Oh.
I want some interesting shit to happen.
The door won't budge.
You know, I point that at the cops so they don't move for me. Alright, so we gotta go find his son. So we will go back. This is it. Yes. Okay. Don't think I'm supposed to be here. I'm pretty sure I'm not sure what either. What the fuck? Hey, yo. Tendrils on me.
Join in, newcomer. Praise the sea with us.
I just gotta type right tentacles in the sea, so no, that's a hard no. Okay, so how do I get? Is that the titanium boat? What sprint? So how about if I go back? This is my ship when I came on. Flies with the key event. Back in my room. Is something? All evidence collected. Well,
Now get out.
The end is nigh. It will begin again. What is down comes up. The seed is sowed.
Okay, I'm out. Chilling. Chill like a villain. I'm out. Guess we need to take a photo of the titanium.
Where's your Oberon, huh, Titania? Something with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it?
Okay, so that's that done. So I'm gonna go back to the fisherman's house then. That's a good run. I mean, little pitter-patter walk is honestly not the best. Okay, so I need to go back upstairs. What is this place? A fashionable.
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
Has to be this thing. What is going on here? I am so confused. Huh. That's the knife. What's wrong with this water? What's going on here? Don't understand it. Nothing is to come of that.
I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
It has to be this room that he was in. Let's see. I don't understand anything going on here. I am so lost. This has to be my clue. Okay, my last clue is right here. Is it behind me? Or is it downstairs? In his room.
The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
I got more.
Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
Found the source. Will.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
My head! I still hear those voices. My head! I still hear those voices.
Don't do anything stupid,
I've said
newcomer.
everything I
And
know.
keep your hands where I can see them.
Mr. Throgmorton, I found this in the lifeboat. Looks like it's your son's will.
Give it to me. Oh, my boy, what did you get yourself into? If only I hadn't sent you on that cursed expedition.
Bye.
Goodbye. Okay, now who? Okay, let's go back in here.
Let's see what
There
you
was a
find.
fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
My head! I still hear those voices.
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
What is going on here?
Never seen knives like this. Five cards short of a full house.
Oh, what the hell? Is there a blood
I've said
trail
everything I
anywhere?
know.
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer. And keep your hands where I can see them.
What the hell? This Will ain't gonna talk much. I like to get to the dock, or I can. Damn house. It still amazed how big the map actually is. Who is Will?
Ed! I still hear those voices.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
Wait a minute.
Shoot, shoo.
Or my game broken?
I still hear those voices.
Oh, huh. Albert Will. Why is it? Another part somewhere. I am listening. Huh.
I've said everything I know.
I gave you clear instructions, did I not?
Guy, I'm gonna fucking shoot you. Wait, is someone down here that I just obviously missed? Ah. Okay, so what? I already found Robert.
I gave you clear instructions.
Which is him. Okay, I think the game's actually broken. I can't play that. Wait for the place for their monitor. Okay, my game like break, that update. What's going on here? How if I just like die? Hi, tendrils. I'm about to need pills. I thought they were tendrils this whole time. Okay, we'll see if I die. If I die, it helps. Which I'm gonna guess. Alright. Okay, I need to find Robert.
I gave you clear instructions, did I?
Okay, clearly I think my game is broken. So... this is what I'm gonna call it for this episode. Nothing really happened. I kind of hope I might have to replay through this first part to actually get something done. And that's gonna be a big issue because I sort of got the game broke on me. But I hope y'all somewhat enjoyed watching. I'll catch y'all in the next episode.